Greetings, sports fans, ASMR Sports. Back at you with another video here. Thanks everybody who has rolled on over to my new ASMR channel called Randomly Relaxing. My intention is to see how long I can go posting basically every single day, but alternating posts here on ASMR Sports and over there at Randomly Relaxing. So I'd love it if everybody subscribe to both places so they can get a video every day for those inclined to listen. So far, all the videos I've done on ASMR or on Randomly Relaxing have been softly spoken. But as I get more videos and more content, I will probably do some whispering videos and like some eating videos. Is another idea that I sort of wanted that channel so I could do, because I don't really want to do stuff that's not related to sports here. So definitely subscribe over there and click the little bell icon so you can get notifications. Alright, with that behind us, today is a mail day. I get stuff in the mail all the time, pretty much. Well, not so much lately, but in general. I'm usually getting something in like every week from somewhere. And today I got two packages. One is this, which is a couple of graded packs that are kind of unique that I'd like to show you. And I got them just off Facebook. And then the other box I have is my distributor. Got some stuff in there that just came out, so I'm going to show you some of that, and then we're going to open one of those boxes. So in here are a couple of graded packs that I paid $95 a piece for. Make sure there's no personal information on here. Alright. These are packs that I don't have any of, and it's a set that for those of you who are somewhat new to my channel, which is probably not that many people, I really like unopened stuff. These are actually really nicely packaged. It's like he's got individual bubble wrap bags with seals on them. So these are just two of the exact same pack. I paid $95 a piece, which was, pretty much market price for these, I think. Although honestly, you don't see a lot of these packs out there, so kind of hard to get a feel for exactly what the market is. I wish I didn't have to rip this or like destroy this bubble wrap, because I'd like to put it back in here. I'll give you a hint, this is not a sport that I frequently collect, but I like this set for reasons I'll explain. Come on. So I think I'm going to be posting this video. No, I don't know when I'm going to post this video, but I'm recording it the night before Thanksgiving. So I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving when they're watching this. So here we go. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if you were expecting this. This is 1981 Donruss Golf wax pack in mint 9, which is a pretty high grade for a wax pack. You'd pretty much never see wax packs graded PSA 10. A lot of people don't really know a whole lot about grading wax packs. And I know a little bit, but there's a sort of small but avid group of people that collect graded wax packs, and a lot of them collect packs that have like players identified as showing on the front or the back of the pack, which is sort of a even like more kind of rare subset of collectors, but often they hang in the same circles. In any event, you can grade packs at PSA. If you send them into PSA, they mail them off to a baseball card exchange where the legendary Steve Hart will take a look at them and confirm that they have not been opened. Then I believe he sends them back to PSA and they assess the condition. I don't think he grades the condition, but I might be wrong. So this pack's a little weird because you'll notice the back here is kind of tented, and that's because they've sort of jammed it into the relatively small space. And this is the sort of newer style holder of graded wax packs. And in my opinion, they made the space for the pack too small. A lot of times wax packs are quite a bit bigger than the size of a card, and I think this is like just a little bit bigger than the size of a card, which means a lot of wax packs are not going to fit nicely in there, so they kind of have to push them in there, and that means stuff like this can happen. It looks like the seal is still quite strong, which is good, but who knows after 5-10 years what that will be like. So not a big fan of these new holders, unfortunately. I look for, if I'm buying packs, which I don't really buy a lot of packs, but I actually have been thinking about buying more because I feel like they're a pretty good investment. They're fun as hell to look at and to own. And I think they're going to get, just rarer and rarer, especially like 70s packs, or God willing, 60s packs of like baseball, which you'd probably be paying like $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for in any condition. I'm not going to open this one just because it was such a kind of a hassle. But it looks like it's kind of got some of the same tinting going on there, but it's also a PSA 9. This set is the first golf, I think, set that featured players, and consequently it's kind of like 86 Fleer in that regard, even though there was basketball cards before that. My point is that in 86 Fleer basketball, did I say basketball? Okay, I meant to say basketball, but in 86 Fleer basketball, there's a ton of rookies, primarily because nobody produced basketball cards in 85, 84, or 83, or 82. The last time they printed basketball cards was 81, so you get 4 years of guys coming into the league, and there's no cards produced that year, so they all get, put into the 86 set, and then that's a rookie card because it's their first card. So it's a, kind of a big deal for a product like this to be, first. So there's I think Phil Mickelson cards in here, which are his rookie. I think Lee Trevino cards in here, which are considered his rookie, and I think both those guys have been playing for some time, but, you know, still rookies, so. It's a cool set, I think. I've always thought it was kind of interesting. You used to be able to see those boxes. Well, when I was a kid at card shows, I'd see those boxes, and they were just garbage, you know. They were like $10 a piece. And for a long time, even, you know, 20 years after that, they were not really worth much, but now those boxes are worth quite a bit. They've come down significantly since the market has cooled, but they're still, you know, pretty spendy. So this is an order from my distributor. I think I ordered like 20 of these, and you're looking at what I got. I got one box. This was what they call a restock, where basically, you know, you're not going to get it at the wholesale price. You're going to get it at, you know, basically like a tiny fraction below what like Blowout is selling it for, which is usually higher than it would cost you to get on like eBay or Facebook. So it's not that great of a deal, but when you have those kind of opportunities, you kind of have to just buy stuff because that's what gets you, you know, credit or buying power to get the wholesale price stuff. So anyways, they were selling these for $45, which is not too bad. That's about what they'd go for on, you know, Facebook if you found someone selling these. So I said, yeah, you know what, I'll buy a bunch of those, but even that I couldn't get many of those, which is a bummer. I did see, however, I just got a shipping notice today on another order from my distributor, and I managed to snag a box of Chronicles basketball, which actually launched today. I always get stuff late. They never send me anything on time. But that's pretty cool. I haven't looked, but I'm sure those are going for like $500+ on Blowout and you know, like the big retailers. But I got, you know, my box at wholesale price, which I think was like, I don't know what it was, $130 or something. So I should have a pretty good looking discount on that. I'm not sure what I'll do with that box, but this is another product that I got at quote-unquote wholesale pricing, although I have to say what my distributor has been doing, I don't know if other distributors have been doing this because I only have one distributor, but they've basically been starting to jack up their wholesale price that they charge even if you get products allocated to you at, you know, wholesale. So like these, I think actually let me check what I paid for these, if I can find it. Yeah, I paid $105 a piece for these, and no, actually I paid $115. It's funny, the list price on these is $105, and they charged me $115, so they know they're selling at well above wholesale. These, I think in past years, the wholesale price on these has probably been like $40 or $50. I think I looked these up at Blowout, and they're selling for like $125. So, you know, I'm basically paying retail for these cards. You know, they're supposed to be at wholesale, but at the same time, you know, I'm also getting some credit, like buying power, very minimal buying power, because it's a pretty small quantity, but, you know, the hope is that it sort of pays off later. The whole thing is a freaking Ponzi scheme, if you ask me, but I'm just, it's their world, I'm just living in it. Anyways, I thought I would open one of these up, and I'm probably going to bust this, not on this video, but on a later video. Just because, like, what the hell am I going to do with one, you know, blaster box? I'll never be able to, like, for me to sell something on my website, I got to take a photo of it. I got to import that photo, into my computer, and then I use photo editing software to get rid of like the background, so it's a nice looking product image. And then I gotta create a product page on my e-commerce site, and then I gotta send that out to the world, and then someone's gotta see it, and they gotta want it, and then they gotta buy it. All that seems like, for if I only sell one of them, like totally not worth the effort. But especially because this product probably goes for like $55, so I would lose money just like selling it, so I might as well just open it and have some fun. You can see why I'm like the least profitable sports card business on earth, but it's okay, because I'm good enough, I'm strong enough, and doggone it, people like me. Okay, well, let's open up this. So this is Optic Choice Baseball. Kind of a weird product, it's an unlicensed product, so no major league logos. It has, and Optic Choice is a product that exists in all, like, football and basketball, and is quite popular. Actually, does it exist in football? I assume it exists in football. I know it exists in basketball because I've owned Optic Choice boxes before, and I know there's like parallels that are like exclusive to this product in basketball. And I've seen lots of things of players that I like in those parallels, so it's kind of the biggest deal in basketball. In baseball, I don't know, I've never really opened any of it before. I'm sure it's got like exclusive parallels. It's got 3 autographs and 10 cards, so it's kind of like one of those, sort of like low amount of card, relatively high price, products. So we've got 10 cards. It's about $120 for one of these boxes. You're paying $12 a card. You're almost certainly going to get rocked, as with many products. But who knows? Maybe I'll get an autograph of Ohtani or something. That would be freaking amazing. But yeah, we'll check it out. So just one nice little foil pack there. Optic Choice, very cool. I'd actually love to open some of this up in basketball, but it's really expensive. Although I kind of wonder what this year's basketball is going for, because like 2021 basketball products compared to, well, I should say 2020-2021 basketball products are selling for like way cheaper than 2019-2020 basketball products. So my point is, current year basketball you can get quite a bit cheaper than last year's in all formats. So you don't have the rookie class, but you have, a smaller price point. All right, let's check this out. So Rafael Devers is our, I see our 3 autographs there, and then there's a bunch of parallels behind it, so I might save the autographs for last, but, well, I kind of showed you that card, didn't I? Oh, well. Rafael Devers, a little bit off center, left to right, otherwise it looks like a pretty clean card. And that looks like a hollow card, but just a base, not numbered. Probably not really any value there. Alright, let's see what we got next. Oh, look at that for Yankee fans, kind of nice. Clark Schmidt also off center, but Clark Schmidt hollow, kind of cool. Let's see, then I want to go like, I want to set this down on the, can I set this down on maybe this piece of paper? I feel like I was just talking about Clark Schmidt the other day on my Yankees collection. Oh, you know what? I should have shown I think I talked about it, but I didn't actually show in that video my Clark Schmidt graded rookie. I have that in kind of a different area of my collection, a different box than that other stuff that I was showing, so that's why it didn't show up. Anyways, Trevor Rogers. This looks like some kind of like snakeskin parallel. Let's see. Number to 110. So this is pretty much garbage because he's a pitcher. Nobody cares about pitchers. Alright, so same kind of parallel. This one is at least centered, so that's nice. Reese Hoskins. Pretty solid player for Philadelphia. I assume this is going to be number to 110 as well. Indeed. So, what can you say? Some good looking, like, I don't know, they're not even really that great looking, I don't think. You know, if this were a basketball card, have some value if it was a star. Reese Hoskins, a pretty good player. Not a ton of hobby love for him, but, you know, I remember back when he came up in, was that like 2017? Kind of towards the second half of the year. It's either 17 or 18. And I remember he hit like 8 home runs in 8 games and was just on a tear and his stuff was taken off. And he's been pretty solid since then. I mean, you can't expect a home run a game for long, but you know, he's been a pretty solid, productive major leaguer since then. So I'm sure Philadelphia fans are very familiar with him. The rest of the baseball world may not necessarily be that familiar with him, but alright. Anthony Santander, green snakeskin. Number to 88. Alright, getting pretty rare here. I wonder if this if the ones after this are gonna get even rarer. Let's find out. Dane Dunning, never heard of him. I don't know if you're Rangers fans. That's number to 45, man. Wish that would have been a star. Like, what are they trying to do to me? With these crappy rookies. Interesting. So this is like one of those star parallels, but it's a Diamond King insert. So Tim Anderson, obviously a really great player, doesn't get a lot of attention from the hobby, but perhaps he should. Guy's like perennially a competitor for the batting title. So that's number to 45. So we didn't do too well with these base cards and the selection, but let's check out our autos. I saw the first one and it's pretty good. So, shout out to you San Diego fans. It's a little off center left to right, unfortunately. At least I think. I don't know if these are supposed to be a little bit off center. Like if this border is supposed to be the same as that border. I assume it is. But anyways, Jake Cronenworth, really, really great young player for San Diego. I'll be interested to see what that's numbered as. 99. So that's a pretty sweet card. You know, I think he could have some big seasons in him, and if he does, that'll be a nice card to own. Nice numbered autograph rookie. It's hard signed, so not on a sticker, which is kind of common for Panini products. So that's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good hit. Oh wow. This is really a San Diego superpower box. Hopefully we got some San Diego fans watching. I like this card for a few reasons. One, the white. I always love these kind of white background cards. I've got a white prism of a select basketball rookie of Ja Morant, and I pulled that on one of my videos a long time ago in 2019. And the white sparkle prisms that Panini sells in these packs you can get by redeeming points on their site are very sought after cards, very rare cards. If you can get a rookie of a player, you know, in that white sparkle set, you're cooking with gas. So I like the white of this card. Another thing I like about this card is it's a former Yankee. He was actually a really pretty highly ranked prospect in the Yankees organization for many years. I may be pulling this out of my rear end, but I feel like he was part of the trade with the A's, Oakland Athletics, for, oh man, the A's got a pitcher. He was like a tall guy with the Yankees. I forgot his name, but he had like been injured and he kind of came back, and I think he had Tommy John, and he was sort of an unknown quantity, and he came back. I think like kind of right before he came back, or maybe right after, but before he had sort of rehabbed and played again. Oh, it's coming to me. The pitcher is James Cabrillon. I have actually a bunch of auto rookies of him. So I think he went to the A's. Probably there were other players involved, but I think Mateo was one of the guys that also went to the A's as part of that trade, and then he ended up with the Padres. God, was that for I was trying to remember who the Yankees got, and I think they got that pitcher whose name escapes me, but then he went to Cincinnati, and he was kind of a total bust with the Yankees, but he was like a good young pitcher for the A's when the A's had him, but then he came to the Yankees and just kind of didn't really take off, and I forgot his name. Anyway, so I like Jorge Mateo. He was, a solid-looking young player. Kind of looks like Tatis Jr. a little bit in this photograph. I don't think he has done much for the Padres yet, but you Padres fans will tell me if I'm wrong about that. I think he's got pretty good potential still, but crowded roster of young talent on San Diego for sure. Anyways, that's a sexy looking card. I'm gonna just check the numbering real quick here. Try not to reveal. Okay, so that's numbered to 99. Wasn't that the same? What was this Cronenworth? Also 99. So strange. They're different colors, but I think that it's not really the background color that defines this parallel. It's this pattern, which is a mojo pattern. So I guess all the mojos are 99, numbered to 99. And we've got another mojo. It's blue, so I'm curious. I bet this is going to be numbered to 99 as well. Let's check it out. Oh, okay, we got skunked. We were doing pretty good there. We got two non-pitchers, and then we got a pitcher. So, no idea about this guy. You Miami fans will have to let me know. Of course, he's the one who looks like the best centered out of any of these. But yeah, number to 99. So I don't know, that was kind of fun. I mean, did I get anywhere near the value out of this? That I would like? No. So let's see, I'm gonna do a quick kind of look. This guy. These cards are looking actually pretty clean. I mean, I've had so much bad luck with both Topps and Panini cards coming out of the pack scratched, and maybe these, kind of like sort of premium cards, where you get like 10 or fewer cards in a single pack, and it's like $100+ bucks. Golly, this got a little something on there that I don't like. It's not coming off. Sometimes get a little bit of, just a little bit of moisture. Yeah, it's not really coming off, so I'm gonna say this is not a grading candidate. I mean, I don't know that it would have been worth anything, but let's see if I have these are regulars. There you go. is I use these thick top loaders, which are like just barely thicker than a regular top loader. Take a look at Cronenworth. This one, the corner, top left corner. Man, that's probably fine. Surface here looks really nice too. See if this is gonna have any smudgy smudge. Nope, looks pretty clean. So I'm gonna maybe stick this in like potential grade pile. I mean, God only knows if there will ever be like a grading opportunity for a card like this. That I feel like raw, this card is worth like, I don't know, $30 maybe. Probably closer to 20, but you know, if it was a PSA 10, you're looking at, I don't know, maybe close to $100. But right now, like the cheapest grading service at PSA is it 100 or is it 150? But it's more than this card is worth in PSA 10, so not gonna make sense. I mean, what you hope for is PSA comes back maybe with I think honestly the best price that you're ever gonna get out of PSA at this point is like $25 a card, and it's probably gonna take 6.5 years to get back, something like that. So Jake Cronenworth could be dead by the time I get this back. So, you know, will this ever get graded? Not likely, but I like to just kind of put cards aside if I think they stand a chance, just so I don't have to worry about looking at them later. The rest of this stuff, yeah. That Clark Schmidt was centered. I maybe take a look at that, but I don't know if this is dust on here or yeah, that's got a little something. Look at that, came off, but this did not come off, so that's a little scratch, I think. Yeah, Devers is nice to have, but not numbered. So I'm gonna sleeve them up and kind of put them in my box to sort by team. I've got so many cards that are sorted by team, like that are prospects or stars. I've been thinking about, like, I don't know, putting together like some lots, like, you know, pick your team and I'll give you whatever 50 rookie cards from that team, or maybe like, I don't know, 20 rookie cards and 20 or 25 rookie cards and 25 stars. I don't know if anybody would want something like that, but I could probably put together quite a number of those for pretty much any team. That's the kind of thing where I feel like, you know, if people were selling that, I would buy the Yankees of that team, you know, the Yankees slot or whatever you want to call it of that team. I think it would be fun to get a bunch of Yankee rookies and stars, you know, for whatever minimal price that would probably cost. Maybe it's like $15, $20 or something. So anyways, let me know. At some point I'm gonna have to get rid of all those cards that I have sorted by team, because like if they're less than, I don't know, $5, it's just not gonna make any sense to sell those things on eBay. So I gotta either figure out a way to get rid of them or just keep them in those boxes and like hope to God that you know, some of those players like do really well, and then all of a sudden I pull those cards out. They're worth something, but just wanna see. Okay. This guy's a nobody else. Well, I shouldn't say he's a nobody. I don't really know anything about him, but he's not a star, I'll tell you that. Alright, well, there you have it, folks. Another another video in the books. Thanks so much for watching. We will catch you all later. Please do go over to Randomly Relaxing and subscribe if you're not already, and we'll be seeing lots of future videos. Alright, bye now. Have a great one.